downfall of America, and to let our people know that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are God's chosen people. And that who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ and God only care about those people. And that the Son, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, is coming back to redeem the elect of those people and destroy America. And 2/3 of our own people. We'll start about giving all praises to Yahweh Shemi Shai. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Greetings and salutations to you brothers, and peace to you brothers that do this work with sincerity and shalom. All right, we out here and we got a couple articles and different things about the government shutting it all down. That this beloved America that you live in is going to be shut down. There's going to be martial law troops and martial law in the streets, and you ain't going to know what to do. You ain't ever thought about why this country and these police departments have are militarizing themselves, are starting to get military weapons, hollow point bullets. Military urban training. They running drills out here in Las Vegas in the sky and in a city near you to be able to shut the cities down. They're running training missions of how to disarm you and run in your house and take you captive to a concentration camp, a FEMA concentration camp. But you people don't have a reason or a clue why. They're training to do that on American soil. Because they're getting ready to shut this thing down and really control you and give you that RFID chip. So they can track and control you and you won't be able to buy, sell, or do anything with it. We're going to start off because matter of fact, let me check this article real quick, see if I got the article. They talking about shutting down. They talking about shutting down. The Republican House, the GOP, is talking about shutting down, passing a bill to shut down 39. Let me get it. But about to cut a lot of food stamps. Guess who's on food stamps? Mostly you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. But basically you so-called poor, you poor people out here that actually need that. And they just don't cut it.
Basically, the government is making a plan that by November, they're going to start making a lot of cuts within the food stamp system. Now, they're talking about at least cutting $40 billion.
Yeah, $39 billion.
$39 billion in cuts, man. So that means that millions of Americans are going to wake up one day and they're going to find out that they have no more food stamps. There's nothing on your card. So it's going to be a point in time when you walk into the store and you try to swipe it, it's not clear. It doesn't approve. That's because they're getting ready to cut it down, man. It's almost up, man. And a lot of our people are very dependent upon it. Like if they don't have that card, they literally don't have nothing to eat.
Right?
So what you think that's going to cause within the society?
Right? You think the crime rate has gone up a little bit in your neighborhood now because Jake is hungry out there. And the survival instinct is kicking in. You know, you're going to do what it takes to survive, to feed your family, to feed your kids, to feed yourself. So what you think they're going to do? Those that got money still, they're going to go take what you got because you probably got too much anyway. In 2 Ezra 15 and 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. A man shall have no pity against his neighbor. Meaning your buddy that y'all watch Sunday football and drink beer and all of that, and y'all, have hot wing parties and shit like that, have nachos and shit, he gonna come knocking on the door. Hey, Bill, what's going on? Yeah, give me your motherfucking food.
That's right.
Now, and your daughters. Give me everything. They gonna run through your household and take what they can to feed themselves. Says from the top of the slide. 2 Ezra 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. But shall destroy their houses with the sword. They're gonna come through with guns and knives, you know, the battle weapons of today's time, and take what you got. Gonna strong arm you for it. Armed robbery, because 911 ain't gonna be up for that much longer for all you pussies out there that can't defend your own household. They gonna run through your house and take what you got, and ain't nobody gonna be able to stop it. And the cops is gonna be too worried about what's going on at their house to worry about what's going on at your house.
And spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
For lack of bread, lack of food. Stop right there, hold that.
Basically, the article from USA Today. USA Today. It says the House approved a Republican plan Thursday to cut food stamps by $39 billion.
Cut $39 billion worth of food stamps. How many people is that going to affect? The GOP passes the bill to cut $39 billion of your food stamps. I know you happy people out here on the strip don't care because y'all got money to burn, I guess, because this just seems like it don't mean nothing to y'all. But for those poor people out there that don't have nothing, namely the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they about to get their stuff cut. You may think that don't apply to you, but guess who they gonna come to get their food? So it applies to you.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
It says by $39 billion during the next decade, setting up a showdown with Democrats over the program used by nearly 48 million low-income Americans.
48 million low-income Americans are getting $39 billion of food taken away from them in the next 10 years.
And I believe...
And I don't think it's going to take 10 years.
I believe it's well over 48 million American citizens that are on the SNAP program. There's way more people than that that's under that, man. Even people with money, they do it through because it's a certain amount of income that you have to make. Right.
That might not be the word, but I know what you're saying. They use that so they don't have to burn their money.
Right.
Because they got bills and shit to pay. So, but their bills cost so much. You may make $2,000 a month or whatever. They still need their money to be balanced out for their food.
Right.
Because the price of food done went up anyway.
Right. So it's not just the low income people that are on food stamps.
Right.
They ain't got to report on the application all the income that they got.
Right.
People do that shit all the time, man.
Yeah, people.
You ain't gotta tell the truth on the application and submit it so you can get your shit. Everybody's on that shit, man.
People been manipulating that system for far too long. You so-called white people, y'all the best at it.
Hell yeah.
Y'all know how to. Those with money, that's how they keep their money. They manipulate the system or work the system so they can keep their money.
It says,
it's not the food prices that's going up, it's the value of the dollar that's going down.
I said that for
which also is another sign of an economic collapse.
Right.
right.
When your money devalues, that's the sign of your society about to crumble.
That's right.
That's why the dollar bill ain't worth nothing. That's why they're gonna stop making pennies, because it costs 6 cents to make a penny. And the dollar bill is only worth 4 cents in the first place. So what kind of sense does that make?
That's right.
It's not worth the money is printed on, the paper is printed on.
It says the House voted 217 to 210 for the bill that cuts nearly twice as much from the food stamps as a bill the House rejected in June.
Look, y'all ain't paying attention to what your beloved politicians are doing. It's double the amount that didn't pass when they tried to do it back in June. They just passed one that's worth double what they gonna take from you. They taking $39 billion from you now. So half of $39 billion was 17 and a half. No. 17 and a half, right? About 18. About 18, 19 and a half. Taken from you. You know? And so now, even though they might have get a short amount of time for less money, they didn't double it now. So they guaranteed to take at least 39 million. It don't even matter how long it's going to take them to take it away. The fact is they're taking it away. But the money is devaluing, so it looks like the price of food is going up. So now without enough money to buy your food, what you gonna do? You gonna go spoil your neighbor. You gonna go take what they got.
That's right.
Oh, Bob got a good job over there. I'm gonna go get his money. I'm gonna go get his food. Fuck it, I'm over there. I might as well just kill him and take all. He got a lot of nice stuff up in here. We can live a good time. Bob got a damn armory set up and a damn food stash set up for like a doomsday prepper. I'm gonna go take this shit before he realizes why I'm in there doing what I'm doing. Y'all people ain't playing out these scenarios, but your government is. They didn't play these scenarios out, they know how to handle you. Hence, martial law and all these drills that they're training for.
It says, it also, far more than a Senate measure passed earlier this year that would trim about 4.5 billion in spending, the bill failed to draw the court. The bill failed to draw the support of a single Democrat, many of whom have said the steep cuts would erode a key safety net depended upon by families with children, seniors, veterans, and people looking for work.
So people that have now to the world is going to cut a major part of 4.9, 4.5 billion in spending. Now they're just going to cut 39 billion now. Let's start 35 billion of that. We're going to cut that now over the space of 10 years. Y'all people ain't paying attention. Y'all entrust these people to go ahead and sign things to help benefit you into office, and what they doing? They're doing stuff like this. Because everybody that feel that they got job security and all of that, what good is job security when your money ain't worth nothing? What good is job security? What good is job security when your credit ain't worth nothing, and this is a credit-based society? Y'all need to wake your minds up and realize what's going on, and that this government ain't got nothing nice for you. America's gonna be destroyed.
That's right.
It's going to first try to destroy itself internally and civilly, and then the Most High going to come send his son through to really destroy it with the so-called with a nuclear missile.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
It says the bill would cause 3 million people to lose benefits, while another 850,000 would see their benefits cut, according to the nonpartisan.
How many to lose benefits altogether?
3 million people.
3 million people gonna lose their benefits altogether. 3 million gonna lose their benefits altogether while cutting everybody else's. The rest of them gonna have all their benefits cut. So if you're struggling, if you old or poor, if you're struggling to make enough to get your food, it's gonna be cut. It's gonna be cut. So guess who's in line for priority to get benefits? Now the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. There might be a few, but in a whole, in the big pot of it all y'all about to get y'all shit cut or cut off. Not just cut, but most y'all gonna get it cut off. Go ahead, bro. That's pretty much it, right? Go back into what you had. Read it from the top.
It's 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword.
And that's what it's gonna cost. Cutting all of that funding, this is what it's gonna cost. Hold that. Matter of fact, you still have that in Isaiah? Bring that out right to us. No, look to brother. Just hold on.
Isaiah chapter 32, verse 10. I'm gonna start at 9.
Because that's
mainly these women.
Hey, probably should have finished that.
More to that?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Go
bro.
ahead.
Second Ezra 15:19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Right. Yeah, they gonna have great trouble, because what you gonna do when you got stomach pains, no food stamps, no job, what you gonna do to feed yourself and your family? What you gonna do?
What you gonna do if you ain't got no man in the household to go hunt for that food?
Yeah, if you ain't got no man that's gonna go to war to feed your family, what you gonna do? You gonna starve. Or you gonna try to wise up or have a man to wise up for you to go and get that food out that neighbor's house to save your own life. It's gonna be dog eat dog, every man for himself. That's coming to you, to America, to you so-called Americans. That's coming to the planet Earth, mainly right here in America.
And it's gonna be like World War Z. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be like World War Z.
You seen that movie? It's gonna be like World War Z. You notice the scene when he ran up in the store, and like it was so bad that he saw a cop coming for him. What was that? They was
In a pharmacy.
Pharmacy, right? That was in a pharmacy, and he saw a Jake cop running towards him. He like this, like, oh shit. What that Jake cop do? He ran right past his ass, like, nah, I need to get some shit.
Yeah.
That's how bad it's gonna be, man.
And let me say, and that's the early stages when there's still gonna be food in there.
Yep.
Y'all forgetting that the price of oil keep rising or the value of the dollar keep decreasing. So these truckers ain't gonna want to pay these oil prices or these gas prices to keep shipping this food to y'all. There's only 3 days worth of food in the store in the first place. So after a week,
And they
it's
gotta
all
come
gone.
out. And they gotta come out their own pockets for the petrol, man.
Yeah, say they pay you $1,000 to deliver this food. Whatever you can save getting it there is yours to keep. But they gotta come out that same $1,000 to pay for gas. If it's costing you $700 in gas to get cross country to deliver food, who gonna do all of that with all them troublesome hours and all that stress on them for $300? It ain't worth it no more. It ain't even worth it no more. You still gotta maintain your truck and all that, and probably pay a little bit to somebody on some other side of it to unload it or whatever. So who gonna wanna do that? They ain't gonna wanna do it. So when the food stops in the stores and all that minute when everybody rushing in there trying to get loot and do what they can to get it out, after that, then what? When there's nothing in the store now, then what? Somebody answer that for me. Then what? What you gonna do when there's no food in the stores? And they ain't coming back to open these stores up. What you gonna do then? You gonna run in your neighbor's house and take it from them. That's what you're gonna have to do. That's why I said the neighbor should have no pity for lack of bread.
That was it on.
Yeah. That's it.
This is Isaiah 32, verse 9. Rise up, you women that are at ease.
Rise up, you women that are at ease. If you even have a man in the house, you need to get on that man's level. Or that man needs to get on a manly level, and then you need to rise yourself up to that level as well. Because it's gonna take everybody in that household to make things happen the right way for you to survive. You can't have a weak ass woman in the house that's arguing and complaining about shit. How come we didn't get steak this week? We didn't get no bread. We ain't got no time for that shit. Get up on the level and support that man so he want to go get food for y'all, for your family. If you don't have a man, guess what? You're gonna have to man up or starve to death and die. Bottom line, or lay down and take it. And you think that somebody that's gonna lay down and take it from you? And I'm talking about your box, and I'm talking about your food, and your kids, and all your possessions. You think they gonna care about you eating? You think they gonna put your mouth before theirs? Go ahead.
It says, rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech.
Rise up, you careless women. Give ear to my speech. You careless daughters. Rise up. Wake up. Rise your mind up and get on the right level with this. And this ain't for all you women out there. This ain't even for 2/3 of you women out there of the nation of Israel, which is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is for those elect women that need to rise up and protect your household and get in order and be under that man in order. So your household can run right and the Most High can bless your house so you have food in that day. Because it ain't gonna work out of order. Rise up, wake up. You that are at ease, because y'all sitting back where, I'm getting my food stamps. I ain't gotta pay $500, $600 for me and my kids on food stamps. I don't need a man because the government paying my money. That's what y'all thinking. But when they shut down 39 billion of y'all shit, then what? When you gotta watch your kids and you can't leave out the house to go work for it. Then what you gonna do? When there's no jobs out there for everybody that got cut to now make money for them to eat.
Yeah. If there's gonna be no more days when you taking little JJ over to Walmart or Food for Less, you got him riding around in a basket with you, picking out all the favorite shit he like, food you want.
Yeah.
Them days it's gonna be cut off, man.
Yeah.
That shit's gonna get cut off, man. If this go through and they start making them cuts, which they talking about,
and they said it passed.
They said it passed. So you gonna start seeing the effects a little later. You gonna start to see it. Y'all females, y'all gonna be waking up in the morning and shit, and you gonna call a number on your card and see that you ain't got no benefits.
You're gonna be like, I used to get $493.
Right,
now I'm only getting $347. Right. And then 2 years later, however long they spread it out, I used to get $442. Now I'm only getting $207. I got 5 kids to feed. How I'm gonna do that? I gotta get a job. I need a man that's got a job. You gonna do all of that? It's all a destructive system. If y'all got the Most High, got it in order, and got that man's mind right for that household, y'all need to wake up. Talking about you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American men. Because basically those that get this word, the elect that get this word, they gonna want you bitches. Bottom line, they don't want to deal with y'all stinky asses that ain't gonna get right and gonna stay out of order. So you need to rise up, you are at ease. Gird yourself up in a womanly way. Get your mind right in a womanly way. Yeah. So somebody wants you, yo hearted ass, man. That's all y'all really are.
And they are at ease, man.
Yeah.
If you got it that good, you got all these different, you know what I'm saying, you getting all these different payouts from the government.
Yeah.
You getting Section 8, you getting food stamps. You know what I'm saying? You getting all that government child support, which that's wicked in itself. Yeah. All it is woman support. It ain't even child support. It's supporting the damn mama.
That's
because she decided to open her legs up.
That's support.
So we supposed to pity this woman now and give her all this free money because she allowed for that man to hop on top of her and do what he had to do.
Yeah, ain't nobody gotta rape you bitches nowadays. Ain't nobody gotta do that. It's a small number that I'm sure it happens to, but that ain't gotta happen nowadays. Y'all giving this shit away because y'all ain't worth shit nowadays. The spirit of a man coming back. That's like what I was gonna say was they're supporting broken families, the broken family structure. That's what that child support supports, the broken family structure.
That's what the whole government assistant thing is, man.
That's right.
Section 8, if you got a man up in there, hey.
And it works best when there's no man here.
You basically got to now report. You can't put him on the application, man.
So that's another big mouth to feed.
Hey, and then when it come inspection, when the inspector come, he got to be out the house. He got his stuff got to be hid and shit, man.
Who signs 13s and D's? Oh, that's my brother. He forgot him when he came. Yeah, he left all his clothes. And, they don't. As far as I know, they don't go through your shit like that. But they might as well. Might as well.
They want the fucking social security number of everybody that live in your house and shit.
Yep. That ain't even talking about the census that come around inspecting your household. Don't you back to that?
No. It says, many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women.
Many days and years will you be troubled. Now the article said it's gonna do this over a space of 10 years. Cut $39 billion from your food stamps support over the space of 10 years.
We know this place ain't gonna continue that damn long.
I don't believe it. I don't see it.
That at all.
I don't see it. But y'all don't realize if they cut 10 billion, the place is gonna collapse. They cut 10 million in 10 years. It's gonna collapse. The moment it hits about that point, the whole society gonna collapse.
It says, for the vintage shall fail.
For the vintage shall fail. And the vintage are all those things we just named. Government aid, in ways of child support, in ways of food stamps, namely. Say that again? Cash aid.
Section 8.
What's the other one?
Section 8, financial aid.
All the finance. We ain't even got into the whole school system money given out. They gonna cut all that.
All that so-called back pay from your baby daddy when he didn't have no job.
Yep, all of that. All that's gonna be cut from coming to you. Where's that money going? It don't matter where it goes because it ain't coming to you. And it ain't gonna benefit you later because we all need it on the table tonight. Fuck when we get it 2 years, 2 weeks later with a new bridge or something or a new government building. Who cares about that? Y'all don't realize this country's only building up to save this money to keep going to war with Iran. They saving this money to buy more arms to militarize these government cops. So they have the military type weapons. You think that, but they trying to get the weapons out of your hands at the same time. Taking away your, what is it, Fourth Amendment? The Second Amendment rights right off the top. Fourth is slight. They're taking away your Second Amendment rights right now. Said machine guns shouldn't be on the market. Well, how you gonna protect yourself without it? Because people gonna come in hordes to take your shit. They gonna come in hordes to take your stores. They gonna come in hordes to find food wherever it is. Because that's gonna be the common interest. When one or two can't do it, they'll say, you got money, you got food? No. You got money, you got food? No. What about y'all? No. Well, I know where there's some food at, but they got like a bunch of people over there.
Let's make a team.
Let's make a team, and we're gonna run through. It's enough for everybody. Common sense thinking that you people lack on the everyday. They're coming to take your shit. They're coming to destroy you. They're signing bills to justify starving you. Who likes starving? I know all y'all probably full from a buffet or something, but who likes starving? Nobody likes starving. They trying to starve you out. Your government is starving you out. 39 billion over the course of 10 years in food stamps will be cut. Think about it. Who has some? You have more?
Especially this article because it's now being pushed in the news that the government is about to have a possible shutdown. And they've been having these for the past couple of years, like every often that they fear that the government might shut down. And what a lot of you people out here don't realize, we talking about like government assistance and cuts right now. We talking about food stamp cuts. Why is that going hand in hand in stories while they talking about a governmental shutdown? Why is that all in the news right now, man? That's because something is brewing that you people ain't ready for, man.
Let me say like this, a lot of y'all that's not from Detroit don't realize that they didn't shut half of Detroit down or a quarter of Detroit down. They're not coming to pick the trash up once or twice a week in all the neighborhoods in Detroit. They don't have schools that's open in all the neighborhoods of Detroit. They don't have police stations that patrol every neighborhood in all the city and all the neighborhoods of Detroit. And that's coming to a lot of you other cities. Y'all not, that's what the city with Detroit we're talking about. But this is talking about nationwide shit. And guess who gets the first cuts? You so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. That's who neighborhoods is gonna get these cuts. Cause y'all expendable. They done brought all you slaves over here, Hispanic slaves, black slaves, whatever, and now we don't want y'all here no more. So guess what? We done tried the neighborhood depopulation thing with the malt liquor and the guns in the neighborhood and the church system, Planned Parenthood and everything else in your neighborhoods. No job stability, no transportation. We didn't squeeze y'all to where y'all gotta fight and kill for the one little bone that's thrown in the neighborhood. That ain't working fast enough. That ain't